Blessings to you all who are listening. Last year in November, December, we moved to a new period of time. And what I mean by moving to a new period of time is that we on this earth came to a point where there are enough of us listening to the source or the truth or our hearts, our real hearts, not just the emotional part of our hearts. And this means many things, or it has many meanings in it. One of the meanings is that some of the souls that have been not just supporting us but carrying us forward have started to move away a bit further from the planet. Because when somebody beneath needs more space to create and take responsibility, the ones who have been carrying them need to move forward. And this is something that has been coming for quite a long time already. For example, the Dalai Lama has announced quite some time ago already that this will be the last Dalai Lama. There will be no Dalai Lama coming after this one. And many of the teachers we've had have already left, and some are still staying here, but as souls they are moving further away to carry responsibilities that don't just include this world but other worlds and a bigger picture, let's say. And in December we came to the moment when this earth was given to us once more. We've been in this situation before. We've tried as a humanity several times already, but now again we're at this moment where we are given the responsibility to carry the world and see where we can take it this time. And there are many souls that have been born to this time, that have been here many times and in many meaningful times before. We have souls that are part of the stories in the big books like the Vedas, the Quran, the Bible, the Torah, and so on. And it's time for us to try again. And this 2-year period with you know what I'm referring to, we've had some troubles here on Earth, and all this pressure and the cocoon that they put us in, or we've been put in, a cocoon of fear, is something that has been helping us to find our own strength to actually listen to something else besides fear. And we're still in the cocoon, but there are holes in the cocoon being made at the moment, and there is more light shining on Earth than there has been for some time now. And if you've noticed, at least here in Finland where I'm living, the color of the light of the sun on several days on this year that has begun is different from ever before, at least in my lifetime. It's more clear. It doesn't have a color, it's more pure light. And this is what's shining on us at the moment and something we can receive from. The fact that we've moved to a new time, and probably many of you have felt it as we moved to this year, is very different. There are very different opportunities, possibilities, and some things move forward just by the fact that we are in a different time. But every time there is an energy moving here on Earth, or we are given an energy, we still have to participate in it. We have choices to make. It is up to us to listen to a certain degree. Like the background energy is there, but we still need to listen to it, to, in a way, submit to it, to our own hearts, to our own truth, to our own awareness, consciousness, life in each one of us. And of course, this isn't an easy thing. We all need to find our own ways to connect. We need to find the part we have to play in this bigger whole. And this is a struggle for some of us, for many of us, and many people during this lifetime that they are living probably won't be able to listen, won't be able to make the choice, and they live in the reality they have been living in before. But many of us move to another reality, and we are in a way creating a new reality. We are receiving a new reality, but we need to make it concrete. We need to listen to our truths. We need to trust in what we feel intuitively, trust in what we see inside. Many of us see parts of the, let's call it a spiritual reality, of the unseen, of the unknown. That part of reality that is beyond the physical. And we need to trust it. We need to make it concrete, live according to it. That's the only way we make it concrete. We make it true, we manifest it, let's say. Here in Finland, we have a lot of different kinds of groups, communities that are starting to grow. And what is happening very clearly is that there is a new society growing up to be and exist beside the old one. And the old one will be there for quite some time. But we need this new society, all the groups that are part of the bigger society, to trust themselves and to make the journey of actually really building something new. Not just something a bit new, but something that is really new. We need to build new structures of how to govern a group of people, how to live together, how to take care of each other, how to, where do we get food, what is the work that each of us has in the group. In this new society, we need people who connect these different groups. We need people who bring the groups together so that not each one of the groups has to make the same mistakes on their own. We need to communicate, we need to come together and find our way together as individuals, as groups, and as a new society. And I would imagine that something like this is happening in other countries also. And here in Finland, all the cities that we have here have different roles in this bigger picture. And for example, one city called Tampere here in Finland has the role of being the heart of this country. And I would imagine that other countries as well find their feet, their head, the one that sustains or gives nutrition, food, and the heart. There is a city here in Finland we call Kotka. In English it's called Eagle. And in a way this city called the Eagle is a supervising city. The group that is building up on that area is a group that is supervising, not forcing or governing in that way, but looking after and being a place where a lot of information on how to do this is manifested and received. And me, for example, I'm sending a lot of people to go there and meet the people there who help them be better leaders, to help them receive their role in this and to understand it more clearly about what's happening and their place in this bigger picture. We need to find our own power. We need to find our own clarity, our own strength, our own compassion, our own path, our own function, or let's say role in this new time and in this time, in these times. Each one of us has a role to play. Actually, we have many roles to play. And we need to find and trust what's for me, what is my place in it. And for many of us, it will feel like stepping into the unknown. And many of us need to make the step, even though it feels uncomfortable, it feels scary, it feels threatening. And one of the good things that I also want to share is that what has been made known by the unseen, the beings there that are taking care of us, and the source, the light itself, is that the time when we were punished for living the truth, and we have been in this kind of a time for a long time, that when somebody came out with the truth, they were punished, they were maybe even killed. Many of us and many of them were killed in the times before. But what the source, the light, the supreme consciousness, or Allah, or God, or we have many names for the same being or source or dimension, is saying that the time when we were punished for living the truth, for being the truth, for listening to the truth, for speaking the truth, is finished. We can always act a bit childishly with the truth and make troubles for ourselves, or because we create the reality, and we can create a reality for ourselves in which we are punished. But if we take care of how we speak, how we act, and we care for each other, even when we, from this new kind of an energy, we speak to the old energy, if we do it in a correct way, the problems will not be as before. Of course, it's hard to receive a truth when one is not ready for the truth. It's always a bit difficult. But if we do it correctly, it will be easy. And this is something I'm personally very happy about as we moved into this year, because as I started to speak my truth more clearly, as it's clearly the time to do that, there isn't a pushback. Even when the person doesn't understand fully what I'm saying, the heart receives it and the heart listens. And this is a very beautiful thing, something many of us have been waiting for a long time. Why I wanted to share this video or these things also in English is that maybe this message will reach somebody who is looking at what is happening and what we are receiving, where we are going, what the possibilities are. And maybe it will help you to trust it more. And maybe it will help you start something in your country. Maybe it will be beneficial. I hope so. I hope to do my own part in this. And if you want to share, let me know of how things are proceeding in your country. Who are the people that are, let's say, key, important people, group leaders or shamans or helpers or educators or governors of groups or whatever the positions are. I hope this message will reach them and help them trust and ask the question, what do I know of my own position in this already? We all need to receive our place in this. If we are to move forward, it's up to us. We have the support, we have everything we need, but we need to choose and we need to do our best. And many of the souls I've met so far who know that we've been here before and we didn't manage to do it the way we really want it. I have the same sense that we are now in a place where we actually can make a step forward, not just replicate something we've already done before, but to actually grow, move to another level so that we can start the next phase of humanity's growth. And it's very exciting, very touching to be in this time. I wish you all the best and let's do our best. Thank you.